Video script translation. The Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. Introduction. In the TV series Buddha, after Siddhartha Gautama attained enlightenment, his first act was to guide his 5 former companions. This event is known as the first turning of the wheel of Dharma. During this pivotal moment, the Buddha introduced the core pillars of his teachings, the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. While the show briefly touches upon these concepts, some details vary slightly from the original scriptures. Significance of the teachings. The Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path represent the most fundamental practice for lay practitioners and monks alike. Unlike the more esoteric or silent teachings such as the flower sermon shared with Mahakassapa, which many find difficult to grasp, these teachings provide a practical roadmap for spiritual growth. To this day, these principles remain the primary foundation for the Theravada tradition, widely practiced in countries like Thailand and Sri Lanka. Think of them as the essential base level of Buddhist philosophy. Part 1. The Four Noble Truths. Let's take a brief look at the Four Noble Truths. To explore any one of these in depth could take an entire lifetime, but here is the essence. 1. Dukkha, the truth of suffering. This recognizes that human existence is inherently filled with suffering. Think of suffering like a disease. To treat it, we must first acknowledge its presence and understand its symptoms. Now, samudaya, the truth of the cause of suffering. This identifies that our karma and mental afflictions, cravings, and attachments are the root causes of our pain. By understanding the cause and effect of our suffering, we can begin to break the cycle of rebirth. 3. Nirodha, the truth of the end of suffering. Just as a patient needs to know that health is possible, we must realize that a state without suffering exists. This points toward nirvana, realm of ultimate liberation and purity. 4. Magga, the truth of the path. This is the medicine or the treatment plan. It provides the practical methods we must study and practice to achieve liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Part 2. The Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path consists of 8 practical disciplines to free ourselves from suffering. It is the concrete application of the Four Noble Truths. 1. Right view, understanding and believing in the core teachings, such as dependent origination in the Four Noble Truths. This is the foundation, as it allows us to overcome delusions and stay focused on the truth. The right resolve, right intention, purifying our thoughts by letting go of harmful desires and replacing them with compassionate ones. It is the commitment to practice non-attachment and harmlessness. 3. Right speech, using language that is pure and aligned with the Dharma. This means abstaining from lying, harsh words, slander, or idle gossip, and instead using kind and truthful communication. 4. Right action, behaving ethically by abstaining from killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. Mastery of speech and action leads to extraordinary self-control and a clear path forward. 5. Right livelihood, earning a living in a way that aligns with Buddhist ethics, seeking basic necessities without engaging in harmful or dishonest professions. 6. Right effort, the constant practice of refining the mind and body. At this stage, one understands their purpose so deeply that every action, whether eating, sleeping, or working, is done in accordance with the Dharma. 7. Right mindfulness, moving beyond the ego or the self. One begins to see the world as it truly is, letting go of irrational dreams and stubborn attachments. 8. Right concentration, right samadhi, achieving a state of unwavering focus on the Dharma. At this final stage, baseless fears and delusions vanish, allowing the practitioner to dwell in profound peace and tranquility.
本音频由魔音工坊 AI 生成，